Alright, what's going on, guys? So, finally, I'm so happy I can finally say we have some very credible good news about Elden Ring. So, a couple days ago, the Lord Hunter posted a video going over an image he commissioned for Omnipotent over on Reset Era. And we'll break down the image in a little bit, but I put up a post on the community tab talking about how I wasn't going to dive deep into that image because I thought it was nothing more than just a meme. However, after digging a little bit further, I realized I was very wrong. And after all the news broke about that image, he also posted something new and very interesting that I'm going to dive into in this video at the end. So guys, before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Elden Ring news, and for some other cool Souls videos that I think you'll enjoy. But guys, I don't want to waste any time, let's get right into it. So, as I'm sure everybody's already seen, Omnipotent, a very credible Fromsoftware leaker that has predicted several of the games in the past, posted this image over on Reset Era that shows the Elden Ring logo in a mirror stating objects in mirror are closer than they appear, with the obvious gag humanity restored. Now, we need to note that Elden Ring is not the only thing in the image. Obviously we have Solaire and then Mikolash in the background, so a lot of people were taking this to mean that Bloodborne 2 was also something to be hopeful of. However, Omnipotent did clarify that there was only one game as the focus of this post, which is obviously Elden Ring. So let's talk about Elden Ring. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that Geoff did come out and say that Elden Ring would not be at the Microsoft show at E3. And honestly, I do not know how to feel about that, because like I said in the video, I do think he knows more than I do. However, he doesn't have the best track record. And so, if Elden Ring wasn't going to be at E3, where would it be? Well, we did just find out that Bandai Namco has joined Geoff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, which will be beginning on June 10th, 2 days before E3. So that puts it at 2 weeks away from the time of me recording this. Now to me, that's pretty soon. So there's a very strong possibility that this is what he's referring to. And in a post later in this thread, he did go on to say that Fromsoftware has been working hard on something to show us. So in my mind, I'm thinking gameplay. Because if we think back to the Investors trailer, there was gameplay in that, even if it was old assets, such as the Dark Souls 3 roll, the Dark Souls 2 jump, and the Bloodborne door opening. Now, I know that trailer wasn't meant for consumers, but that shows us that they're not afraid to show gameplay. So I really hope he's right and we see some Elden Ring soon. Now let's get into the next thing he said. So, this has just come out about Omnipotent talking about the mount in Elden Ring. Now, we did see in the Investors trailer the character riding on some kind of horse, but we never got a good look at it. So, Omnipotent refers to this as some kind of Yakul or Yakul, I'm not sure how to say that, or an ibex. But it's interesting that he refers to it as a Yakul or the Red Elk because that is a character from the Studio Ghibli movie, Princess Mononoke. And this wouldn't be the first time Fromsoftware has referenced this movie. So I'm really interested to see how this turns out and what exactly our mount is, and he does say there is only one kind, which I think is a little disappointing, but it could serve to be a very unique character in the game. And if it is the case that we only get one mount, I hope that is the route they go. For the rest of the video, I want to talk about Omnipotent's credibility. Now, from what I know about him, and I haven't really done too much research into the guy, I'm not as read as a lot of other people, but from what I could gather over the past 24 hours, he claims to be a Fromsoftware insider, and successfully predicted both the Sekiro and Elden Ring reveals. And we have covered a few of his leaks in the past here on the channel, and the things that he said did turn out to be true as far as the Investors trailer. And from what I've heard, I don't think he's been wrong about anything. So as it stands, he seems to be our most reliable source of Fromsoftware leaks. And as for Geoff, he has been wrong quite a bit in the past. So personally, I'm inclined to believe Omnipotent. Either way, I do think we'll see it this summer. I'm really excited though. Even if it's not at E3, it still could be at the Summer Game Fest, or Bandai could just choose to drop the trailer altogether. Regardless, I'm going to be streaming all of these, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But man, I'm just ready for some Elden Ring news. I think it's going to be a very exciting summer for us Fromsoftware fans. But guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on it and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next one.